You've probably heard that walking is good for you. It's one of the most common pieces of health advice in the world. But because it sounds so simple, most people don't take it seriously. They think walking is what you do when you don't have time for real exercise. Something light, something optional, something that doesn't really change much. What almost nobody explains is that walking isn't weak exercise, it's foundational movement. A daily walk doesn't just burn calories, it quietly changes how your brain works, how your body handles stress, how sugar moves through your bloodstream, how energy is produced inside your cells, and how your mood is regulated. And here's the surprising part. Many people already walk, but they never experience these benefits. Not because walking doesn't work, but because their body doesn't recognize their walking as a meaningful signal. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what happens inside your body when walking becomes a real habit. Not hype, not motivation talk, just science, explained simply. And by the end, you'll understand why walking may be one of the most powerful health habits you can build, if you do it the right way. Why walking is seriously underrated. Number 1, walking physically changes your brain. Let's start with the brain, because this is where the evidence gets truly eye-opening. Inside your brain is a structure called the hippocampus. You don't need to remember the name, just understand its job. The hippocampus helps you form memories, learn new information, and stay mentally sharp. As people age, the hippocampus naturally shrinks. This shrinkage is closely linked to memory decline and diseases like Alzheimer's. For a long time, scientists believed this decline was permanent. Then they studied walking. In a well-known scientific study, older adults walked at a steady pace for about 40 minutes, 3 times per week. After 1 year, researchers scanned their brains. The hippocampus had grown. That means walking didn't just slow brain aging, it helped rebuild brain tissue. This happens because walking increases blood flow to the brain and boosts a protein called BDNF. BDNF supports brain cell growth and communication. You can think of it as fertilizer for your brain. This is why people who walk regularly often notice clearer thinking, better memory, and improved focus. Not because they're trying harder, but because their brain is healthier. If you've ever felt mentally clearer after a walk, that's not coincidence. That's biology. Number 2, how walking reprograms your stress response. Stress isn't just emotional, it's chemical. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol. Cortisol helps in emergencies, but when it stays high day after day, it starts causing damage. Poor sleep, weight gain, weakened immunity, constant tension. Many people live in a low-level stress state without realizing it. They wake up already tense. They check their phone. Their breathing becomes shallow. Their nervous system is already on edge before the day starts. Walking interrupts this cycle. A steady, rhythmic walk activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for calm, repair, and recovery. The predictable left-right motion tells your brain something important. You are safe. That's why walking feels calming even if your problems haven't changed. Your body chemistry has. Walking doesn't erase stressors. It teaches your body how to turn the alarm off instead of staying stuck in fight or flight mode. This effect becomes even stronger when walking outdoors, where natural light and distance vision further signal safety to the brain. Number 3, why walking improves thinking and problem solving. Walking doesn't just calm the brain, it frees it. Researchers at Stanford University tested creative thinking while people were sitting and while they were walking. Walking increased creative output by about 60%. Here's why. When you sit for long periods, especially under pressure, blood circulation slows and thinking becomes narrow. You focus hard, but your brain struggles to make new connections. Walking reverses this immediately. Each step acts like a pump, sending blood back toward the heart and up to the brain. More blood means more oxygen and nutrients. Walking also activates the brain's default mode network, the system responsible for insight, imagination, and connecting ideas. That's why people often solve problems while walking, not while forcing themselves to think harder. Walking creates mental space. Mental space allows solutions to appear. If you've ever had a good idea while walking, hit the like button. You've experienced this firsthand. Number 4, how walking stabilizes blood sugar. Every time you eat, sugar enters your bloodstream. Insulin helps move that sugar into your cells for energy. Over time, many people become insulin resistant. Sugar stays in the blood longer. Energy crashes happen. Fat storage increases. Walking directly improves this. When your muscles contract during walking, they pull glucose out of your bloodstream to use as fuel. This process requires very little insulin. Research shows that walking for just 10 minutes after meals can significantly reduce blood sugar spikes, sometimes more effectively than one longer workout later in the day. This matters because blood sugar problems don't always look dramatic. They show up as feeling sleepy after meals, craving sugar in the afternoon, relying on caffeine to feel normal. Walking after meals teaches your body how to handle food properly, not aggressively, but efficiently. Number 5, how walking builds real energy at the cell level. Inside your cells are structures called mitochondria. These are your energy factories. When mitochondria don't work well, people feel tired, even when they sleep enough. The problem isn't rest, it's production. Walking stimulates the creation of new, healthy mitochondria and helps remove damaged ones. Unlike intense workouts that spike stress hormones, walking improves energy production gently and sustainably. That's why people who walk regularly often feel a calm, steady energy, not wired, not exhausted. They don't feel hyped, they feel capable. That's the difference between borrowing energy and producing it. Number 6, why walking supports digestion. Digestion depends on movement. Your intestines rely on muscle contractions to move food along. Sitting slows this process, leading to bloating, discomfort, and constipation. Walking gently stimulates digestion by encouraging these natural movements. This is why walking after meals has been recommended across cultures for centuries. It's not a cleanse. It's physiology working the way it was designed to. Number 8, how walking improves breathing and oxygen use. Walking trains the muscles you use to breathe, especially the diaphragm. Over time, your body becomes more efficient at using oxygen. Breathing becomes deeper, calmer, and more controlled. Many people notice they're less short of breath during everyday activities after weeks of regular walking. This improved efficiency reduces fatigue and improves endurance without pushing the body too hard. Number 7, how walking strengthens the heart without overstress. Many people believe only intense exercise strengthens the heart, but large population studies comparing walkers and runners show that when energy use is similar, walking provides comparable heart benefits. Walking lowers blood pressure, improves cholesterol balance, and strengthens circulation, without overstressing joints or spiking cortisol. Consistency matters more than intensity. That's why walking is one of the most sustainable, heart-healthy habits available. Number 9, why walking helps joints and posture. Walking doesn't damage joints, it nourishes them. Movement stimulates joint lubrication and reduces stiffness. Sitting is what causes joints to deteriorate. Walking upright also retrains posture. It counters rounded shoulders and forward head posture caused by screens. Better posture often means less back pain, better balance, and improved mobility. Number 10, how walking supports mood and emotional health. Walking changes brain chemistry. It increases serotonin, endorphins, and natural calming chemicals while lowering stress hormones. Large scientific reviews show walking is effective in preventing and managing anxiety and depression because it changes how the brain functions. Walking doesn't distract you from emotions. It changes the biological conditions that shape them. Number 11, walking, longevity, and aging well. One of the most overlooked benefits of walking has nothing to do with weight loss, step counts, or fitness goals. It has everything to do with how long you stay independent. Study after study shows that people who walk regularly don't just live longer, they age better. They maintain the ability to do everyday things without help. They get out of chairs more easily. They climb stairs without fear. They recover faster from illness. They fall less often. And they remain mentally sharp for longer. Researchers call this health span, the number of years you live in good physical and mental condition, not just the number of years you're alive. Walking directly supports health span because it keeps multiple systems working together at the same time. When you walk, your brain has to coordinate movement, balance, and rhythm. Your muscles have to contract and relax in sequence. Your heart has to adjust blood flow. Your joints have to move through their natural range. Your nervous system has to stay alert and responsive. That combination matters. As we age, the body doesn't usually fail all at once. What happens instead is disconnection. Muscles weaken, balance declines, reaction time slows, confidence drops. People start moving less, which accelerates the decline even more. Walking interrupts that downward spiral. It preserves leg strength, especially in the muscles that protect your hips and knees. It maintains balance by constantly challenging your inner ear and nervous system. It reinforces posture, keeping your spine aligned and your head upright. And because it's weight-bearing, it helps slow bone loss that can lead to fractures later in life. There's also a strong brain connection. Long-term walking habits are associated with lower rates of cognitive decline and dementia. That's not because walking is magic, it's because movement keeps blood flowing, inflammation lower, and neural connections active. In other words, walking keeps your systems talking to each other. That's why doctors and gerontologists don't just recommend walking for fitness, they recommend it for aging well. Walking doesn't just add years to your life, it adds life to your years. Number 12, why consistency is everything. Now here's the part most people get wrong. They think the benefits of walking come from intensity, or duration, or hitting some magic number like 10,000 steps. But the real driver behind all these changes is much simpler. It's consistency. Your body is constantly adapting to what it experiences most often. When something happens occasionally, the body treats it as noise. When something happens regularly, the body treats it as a signal. Walking works because it sends a clear, repeatable signal to your system. When you walk most days, your body learns to expect movement. Your muscles stay responsive. Your insulin sensitivity improves because glucose is being used regularly. Your stress hormones stay lower because the nervous system isn't constantly on edge. Your joints stay lubricated because they're being moved through their natural range. Your brain stays engaged because movement demands coordination and awareness. None of that requires perfection. You don't need to walk fast every day. You don't need long walks every time. You don't need to feel motivated. What you need is repetition. A 15-minute walk done 5 days a week will outperform a single intense workout followed by 6 sedentary days. A short walk after dinner, done consistently, can reshape blood sugar control more effectively than sporadic exercise bursts. Consistency is what tells your body, this is who we are now. And once your body believes that movement is part of your identity, the adaptations start to stack quietly in the background. This is why walking is so powerful. It's sustainable, it's repeatable, it's forgiving, and over time, those small, repeated signals add up to massive change. Walking isn't basic, it's foundational. It's the movement your body understands, the one your brain responds to, the habit that quietly supports your heart, your metabolism, your joints, your mood, all at the same time. And the most important part? It doesn't require perfection. For the next 7 days, don't try to walk faster. Don't aim for a big number. Don't overthink it. Just walk intentionally. That means showing up most days, moving at a steady pace, and giving your body a signal it can recognize and adapt to. I want you to commit out loud. Comment below and tell me your plan. I'm walking 10 minutes. I'm walking 20 minutes. I'm walking 30 minutes. Writing it down makes it real, and it helps this community stay accountable together. If this video helped you understand walking in a new way, not just as exercise, but as a tool for long-term health, hit the like button. It tells YouTube this information is worth sharing with more people who need it. And if you want more clear, science-based health explanations that actually make sense in real life, subscribe to the channel. New videos go deep without the hype. Now, if you're serious about improving your health, your next step is simple. Watch this next. 4 eggs every day. Shocking effects on your body. Walking and nutrition work together. Movement sets the signal. Food provides the building blocks. When you understand both, your results multiply. Your body responds to what you repeat. Start walking today, and I'll see you in the next video.